Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. I'm downstairs tonight. Hopefully everyone will be quiet. The dog is sniffing around. He was whining, but I think he got over himself. Alright, so today my parents came to visit, so that was nice. We went out to the Mandarin Buffet, which is the first time since COVID started. We had went there the day before everything shut down. So you had to wear gloves to eat at the buffet. They took your temperature when you went in. It was well run. So that was good to kind of get back to that little bit of normalcy, I guess, to say. So that was the highlight of the weekend. My husband ended up working both days for most of the days. So that's why I'm a bit later today filming. Yeah, it's been rainy the last few days and a bit cooler as well. So for tonight, I picked the Stormy Night tea from that Halloween tea box. And so it's a black tea. It has dark chocolate, cinnamon, coconut flakes, vanilla flavoring. So because it is a black tea, I did add a little bit of milk to it. I'm not a big cinnamon person, so it's okay. It's okay. Again, not a cinnamon person. The tea from last week, the candy apple, I finished drinking it after the video, and no, that was not for me. So, but again, it's mainly the cinnamon that was the issue for me. All right, so haul. Oh, I have the Punch Needle Unlimited Stitcher magazine that I forgot to show last week, so I picked that up 2 weeks ago at Stitches Central. So I do want to stitch that one for sure. And then what else did I see? Oh, probably this book. This one here. From Lindy Stitches. It's cute too. Those are just kind of the top ones that come to mind. And there's the blue flower one. Alright. And then I also picked, or I had ordered, put in an order for 123 Stitch for the floss for, the fancy floss for the Frosted Pumpkin Sal. And I also ordered this, so Pineberry Lane, Cats and Jacks. So I wanted to stitch this one for my son. And it looks like it's all DMC, so yeah, thought those are cute. And then I got the, excuse me, the ornament edition of Just Cross Stitch magazine. Now I know Pam and stuff for saying, excuse me, that they didn't really find much in here, and I would have to agree. Probably didn't find overly a lot either. These ones are cute. But all in all, not super exciting. I do want to get the December Just Cross Stitch magazine because it has design from Helen D. So I do want to get that one, but I had gone into Stitch It Central on Saturday. They didn't have it out yet, but because I had to get some classic colorworks for another project. Never have enough fancy floss, right? All right. Do you have a fully finished? So after our video last week, I was able, I think, was it Sunday night that I finished it, or Monday? One of the two. I think maybe I finished stitching it Sunday night. And then I put a picture of it up on Stacy 911 Stitcher's Facebook page and realized I didn't do the shoelaces, so I got those done. I did try to iron it. Doesn't really look like it, but I did, but that's okay. Yeah, so then I just mounted on a sticky board. And then this piece was a piece from Michael's that I got, and it had the cauldron. Now, it was really hard to mount. There's a cauldron down here. So it was really hard to mount it because there's a metal piece that's not very even. So what I did, I ended up putting some magnets on it. And then I just kind of tacked down this corner a bit with glue. Not super well. So if I need to take it off of here, I definitely can. But yeah. And my camera seems to be having a hard time figuring out what color it wants to make all this to be. But yeah, so that's all done in time for Halloween. Now, speaking of my recently finished pieces, my Raven's Reply, L&D found the same frame, and she had mentioned on Instagram, and then I let her know I used the same frame, so she checked out my Instagram page, so that was kind of cool. And then Stitching Sarah Reads, yes, she had commented on my finish of Raven's Reply as well, and she had said that she bought the frame the same day she saw that I had finished it on it, and she said that she didn't want to copycat me, but I said that that wasn't a concern at all. So I think she ended up finishing hers on the same frame as well. So check out her Instagram page, and her last YouTube video also had mentioned how she had purchased the frame. And then Luminous Fiber Arts had also reshared in her stories of my finish too. So lots of Instagram love on Raven's Reply. So thanks everyone for that, and thank everyone for the kind comments on my last video as well. Greatly appreciate that, and all the Thanksgiving wishes. So while doing a little bit of shouting out there, a new Flosstuber that I started to watch is Misfit Stitches. She's also Canadian. It sounds like she's very far north, in Quebec, I believe. And it's just funny how when she talks about how remote her community is, and how it's not uncommon to see a polar bear and things like that. It's kind of funny that that is her experience in Canada. It just reminds us how big our country is and how different each area is, and we don't see any polar bears here, that's for sure. But yeah, so it's quite interesting, and she is very funny, so definitely go check out her channel, Misfit Stitches. All right, so let's get to some stitching, shall we? Let's start with this one. My table is a little bit wet because we kind of spilled a whole bunch of water earlier. All right, so I did pull this one out today. So Kringles. Everybody's good. I was to work because I thought I should get back onto my Whip Go train. And my Whip Go goal for this is to finish a room. So I'm just working on that middle room. So I finished those trees up and started that snow on the bottom. So that's coming along. This one's really slow going for me for some reason. Really slow going. All right, and then also speaking of Whip Go, I did finish putting in 1,000 stitches on my Zimmerman's coverlet. So that is complete. And so that means I'll show you the color here. That's this one. So I'm just going to do one of the repeats. That's my modern folk embroidery, and I'm doing this on 28 count Irish linen 1/1. This is some of the floss I had to buy for these two stitching with the housewives pieces. So these are the colors I needed. So I obviously finished that one. So I started, this was all on the holiday Monday for us. I started sweater weather. And the reason I started it is because I have some towels in my bathroom. I say that, so we'll put that in the bathroom once it's done. I didn't get very far, just a little bit on the cup. I also did not have very many colors for it, so there. I also started Gobble Gobble because I finished one turkey, so let's start another one. Excuse me. This is another, this is how far I got there. Another situation where I only had like 2 colors. So that's how far I could get with the colors I had. And now these colors can go in here. And then I worked on Possum Song by Mama Witch Cross Stitch. Look how good it looks. So now I have a little bit more of the banjo. I think I'm pretty much done the first page of him. Obviously there's like the wreath and everything, but I think I want to get him and his banjo done, and then I'll start on the wreath part. But he looks pretty good. And here's the cover page for him. But like so many different colors in his body. Right. And I said I got the fancy floss in for Maple Lane. The Frosted Pumpkin Maple Lane stitch along. So I got that done. So part 1 is done. So that only took me not full days, but 11 days. So pretty happy with that. I don't even know if I worked on him every day in the 11 days, but yeah, came out on the 5th, so pretty. I really do like, a lot of people have mentioned it too, the colors picked for the leaves of the trees are really good. So there's 2 different colors there, but the variation is great. So that's that. So now we wait till the 5th again, the next part to be released. So let's see if I can keep up. So that's all I have for stitching this week. As far as plans go, I'm not really sure. Obviously the maple leaf style is done. I'll probably work on my possum because that seems to be my ER stitching. Yeah, maybe some more of my whip go pieces that have been called. Actually, I might start that one piece from Pineberry Lane before Halloween. And maybe some more Halloween stitching, start some. I don't know. We will see. But since I did finish Field Mouse Hollow, I did want to give away the pattern. So, excuse me. I have such a tickle in my throat right now. I did work on it on and off for about 2 years. So there is about 2 years worth of wear on the crease. But it's mainly wear as far as the pattern goes. It's like in the boot area. So you'll still be able to stitch it just fine. So if you are interested in this pattern, winning this pattern, put mouse in your comments. Please be 18. Please don't say giveaway. And please like and subscribe. We will do the giveaway next week on my next week's video, so you'll have a week to enter. All right, so that's all I have for this week, and everyone stay safe, and we'll talk to you next Sunday. Bye.